Hello, welcome back to my channel guys. Hope you are doing good. So here I am back with the new session for today. So today's session is all about like what is Shadow DOM or what is the importance of Shadow DOM and what is the Shadow DOM importance in LWC technology. Not the in LWC actually you can say, but it is a standard concept in like in a DOM concept in a web technology. So today's session is all about like what is Shadow DOM. Okay. So without any delay, let's start our today's session. Okay, so before starting the Shadow Dome concept, we'll first gain some of the knowledge why we require the Shadow Dome. Okay, so let's consider you have created one web page and you have created one input element for that for getting the text input from the user. Okay, and you have given some of the class for that, so you can add some of the styles for that input element. Okay, so when you edit that and when you refresh that page, so it will show up the whatever the css you applied in the input element, right? But let's consider you have added some of the external css file, which is like bootstrap you can say, or a material ui. So when you edit the external css file, and let's consider let's same class you have applied, which is in an input element, that class is already there in external css also. So let's say you have given the you have given some of the para class you have given for the input element, and the same para name, yeah, is already there in an external css file. So what will happen, like this is the main thing. So it will override with your with your css. So it will override with your css, and it will affect whatever the css is there in external css. So this is the, like you can say, drawback for the dome concept in a web technology. So for that we have a concept of the shadow dome. So what is shadow dome? Shadow dome is nothing but there is a dome inside the dome which you cannot see without any setting in the Chrome or any browser. So it is the hidden dome inside the div element. So whatever the CSS or whatever the elements or the external you can consider, you can apply it in the backend file, but the backend user or the front end user cannot see the whatever the css you applied in that dome file. So this is all about like shadow dome. And what is the importance of in shadow dome in concept of LWC? So let's consider the whatever the like what are the main four pillars, you can say. First of all, we'll tell you. So there are the main four pillars of HTML template, custom elements, shadow dome, and HTML imports. Okay, HTML template, you have already know that, like we when we create any LWC component, there are three main files getting generated. First of all, the HTML file, JavaScript file, and your XML metadata file. Okay, later on you can add your test file or your CSS or SVG files. But the main HTML file is all about the templates. You have started the writing the code using the template tag, right? So that is all about the functionality or the main things in the first pillar is of the HTML template. Later on you can add the custom elements for also in LWC. Third concept is shadow dome, which we will going to tell you in this session. And fourth thing is HTML imports. So whatever the concept, whatever the LWC you are writing in the Salesforce, you are doing with the export syntax, right? So this why we are writing the export, so that you can import somewhere in the another LWC components. So that is the main four pillars or main concept in the LWC technology. So, but for today's session, we only show the what is the shadow dome. Later on, if you want, you can ping me on the same comment section, like these four wheelers. We can create one video for that also. For now, we can go on with the shadow dome concept for now. Okay, let's start with the practical session. For we can do some of the hands-on for the shadow dome concept. Okay. So here I am creating one simple HTML file with the one script file for we require that for our pseudodome scripting something. So we can tell you something after some of the times, but let's consider first the HTML file. Let's say we have created one of the p element. Okay, let's say it's a hello pseudodome concept. Okay, hello pseudodome, and we have given some of this style for this. So let's say we have given some of the class like para. Okay, and we can give the um, some of the css for this. Let's say we can give some color, we can give some of the like brown color we have given, and we can run this file. Okay, let's so for okay, so we can refresh this. Here you can see like the css is applied, right? You can see the p tag we have given, and for that the css is there. Okay, but let's say you have added some of the external css file, and same class name is already given for that external css name, and color is now, let's say, blue. Okay, now what will happen, we'll see. We have refreshed this, so see, this will override with this blue color. So this is the, I'm talking about like what is the drawback for that DOM element. So to override this, we have a concept of shadow DOM. But before that, we can see the standard, what are the things are there. Okay. So let's say we have creating some of the input type range. Okay. Range, and we can close this. When we refresh this, so here you can see the css is already there. You can drag and drop the range element, right? But there are no such things. You can see like behind this or the within this, what are the things are there, or what are the p tags, or what are the things, how can this we can like drag and this to range minimum and maximum. Okay, so to see this, we have a shadow DOM concept. So to enable this, you have to go to the in a element section, or in a like inspect, you can say, go to the setting, and you can, when you scroll down, there is a, where it is, yeah, you under the elements you can see one thing, so user agent shadow DOM. So when you enable this, okay, so here you can see, before that, what is the div element inside this. So here you can see the shadow DOM is there. All, yeah, so you can see the what are the css now is applied within this the shadow DOM. So from where it is giving the minimum and maximum. So this is all about the shadow DOM. But we can we create a, so yeah, I know you have in a on mind question like, can we create one R shadow DOM? Yeah, we can create that also. For this we have some of the code logic. Let's hands for a minute. Okay, to save a time for us, so I have already written some of the code for Zero DOM. Okay, so what I have done, like I have created some custom element. This is don't worry about like what is the concept, what is the this Zero DOM is all about. You can give any name for this. Your, it is all about your custom. Okay, custom element. So I have given this Zero DOM element here, and I have given some of the attribute concept like name equal to Shubhranshu I have given. Okay, and in a script file we have added the script file also here also. So we have defined a pseudodome. What is pseudodome? We have given this element name, so this is the same name you have to given here. This, I know this is look familiar like a LWC, yeah, because it's the standard concept of web technologies. We are doing an LWC. So inside this comma we can create one class which is extend the HTML element, because we are doing the custom shadow DOM inside the element of the DOM concept. So therefore we have extend the HTML element, and inside this we have a connected callback. Remember, in LWC component also we have the 5 different life cycles: constructor, connected callback, disconnected callback, render callback, and error callback. So we are using here the connected callback because whenever the your file is loaded, first it will call the connected callback, and inside this what we have done, we have created one temp variable which is a constant. You have here we have written, so this attach shadow. So what we have written, we are attaching to the shadow to this element what we have created to the mode open. There are the multiple attributes are there, but what we are writing, some, let's say you are setting to true, what we have done here, like in a setting tag. So whenever the user is enable this checkbox, so you can see the whatever the elements are there or whatever the logic behind the setodome. So that's why we have written the mode equal to open, and inside this we have a inner HTML. So what we are pushing the HTML, inner HTML, to this temp variable. We have given the same para class. So it will what will happen if we'll give the same para, it will override with this blue color, right? Because it's already there in a blue color. So it will same thing will do, but what will happen we'll see here. And what we have written hello, and this dot get attribute name. What this will happen, get attribute means it will get the attribute value from the name here in a shadow DOM, and it will get the Shubhranshu over here, and it will show the hello Shubhranshu. Okay, let's save this file again, and we'll refresh our page. Here you can see it will not override with our CSS with the blue color, but we have given the same para, right? So this is the main, like you can say, logic or the main concept of the Serodome. So it will not override your CSS, right? So this is all about the shadow DOM. Here you can see you have here, if you enable the setting in the checkbox whatever I have told you right in earlier. So you can see we have given the para, but it will not override with the CSS what we have written in the main external CSS file or the main CSS file. Okay, so this is the all about the shadow DOM, and this is a small session for our today's session. So here you can see this Atodome concept in today's session. If you really like this session, hit the like button and share with your buddies, and don't forget to subscribe this channel for amazing upcoming sessions. Thank you all. Thank you. Bye.